What's that? Is V12 still? The lit one, Cubano Smooth.
Sorry, Jones.
DJ not Bang Bang with a cash at. We are the pros, V12 Studios, Columbia, South Carolina. Right. And we just tapped in with Brianna at Hip Hop United. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, Hip Hop United All Access. This is Brianna, and we're here live today with the one and only V12. How y'all doing?
All right.
Blessed.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. Thank you guys for joining me today. From South Carolina, right?
Yes. All the way.
You know, that's where I'm from. South Carolina is definitely,
the roots.
Making a name. I'm glad that, the Carolinas is finally getting they're just due.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we've been putting on, for real.
For a long time, too.
Yep. So we got V12 in the building. Introduce yourselves individually.
I am the living Cubano Smooth. V12 Studios, V12 the label. V12 Stuff, repping V12 Studios, V12 the label.
Messiah Jones, V12 Studios, V12 the label.
That's what it is. Well, again, I do appreciate you guys for checking in. So how did you guys get started with, just the overall brand itself, V12?
Overall brand with it. V12 started off as a management company for a club. We started off as a club, so we was in that kind of business to, party promotions, club management, ownership. We was in that side of it. But after a few years of that, we wanted to change directions for the company, and we just started to invest in music more. So we opened up a studio, and from the studio, we was able to meet artists and create a label and a clothing line and a film company. Everything just kind of started to expand from that. But because we focus on providing a quality service for our community, the community helped us grow into where we are right now.
Definitely. Well, that's what's up, and I always, commend just, my people in general that's, making moves, positive moves in the community as well as, overall, because who knows where this is going to take you. I always say multiple streams of income. You can't just, manifest with just being stuck by just doing one thing. Like you said, film, clothes, music,
right.
The list goes on and on. Who knows what you're gonna do next?
Right.
So
there are no limits. I'm not open.
Right. So I'm loving it already. I'm loving it already. Let everybody know how you got inspired and how you got started.
Music has always been a part of my life. When I was young, I was in church and things, so I was singing and stuff like that. So that was mainly where I got all my music knowledge, music theory from. So when I started rapping and actually recording and getting into the studio, that's when it came out, really. Everything came together. So now I'm making hit songs.
Okay. Who are some of the people you look up to?
I look up to OGs in the game, like Future, people who came from nothing, Drake, like Weird Starts. Like, I like people like that, no cap. Like, people that ain't just, you don't know how they came up. It's just they popped up and it was like,
Definitely. What about you?
Really just got started for me by like just messing around with my friends. Really, honestly, like when I was young, my brother, music was really like I wasn't even really paying it like much attention at the time. I was really because my brother he was just listening to rock music. I didn't really mess with that, so I didn't really know like any other thing but that. But then I tapped in, got whatever, tapped in and just started hearing rap. And then hearing Rick Ross, Rick Ross really like person that really inspired me. You know what I'm saying? That I listen to all the time still to this day.
Okay, let's get into the swag. Okay. Where do you guys get your imagery, your fashion style from?
We create our own pieces. He creates, I create mine. It's like we get in the lab, we got our own design studio.
Okay.
Crib, so.
Listen at it. Okay, that's what it is. You're let me see, the CEO
You're a founder.
Founder. Okay.
I'm the manager, man. I do it all. I do. I sweep up. I'm the janitor, so I do it all. Really.
Okay, and like I said, I'm loving everything about the V12. Like that's, the branding is most definitely A1.
Thank you.
That's most definitely it. Now let's get into a little bit more of the music. Let everybody know what you're pushing right now.
Right now, we are pushing on our singles that we have out. I have my type out on all platforms.
I'm pushing Time Zone, Cubano Smooth out on all platforms right now.
Okay. Any features on the singles?
No, it's straight single solo.
How do you feel about features? If you had a choice to work with somebody, who would it be and why?
I most definitely would work with Ross.
Okay.
Yes, most definitely. I feel like, I don't know, like that. Even my type, I live like Rick Ross hop on that shit. I feel like, bro, I think you'll rock that. There you go. Okay.
Right, most definitely. What about you?
I would say Future. I know it's gonna be a definite hit. Vibes, lit.
Okay. So, Masai, what did you see in these two individuals that made you want to work with them?
Basically the same thing you see right now. There's a lot of energy. They got good vibes. They got good spirits. They're good people. You know what I'm saying? This ultimately, and they talented and passionate about what they do. So they got so many great qualities, man. I'm just blessed to have these type of people a part of what I got going on, and it's because of them. They came in with their youthful energy and ideas, and they just help push this thing to the next level. So I'm just looking forward to the future right now.
Definitely. Now, what? Let's get into, like you said, the film. You dipping into the TV world.
Yeah. Like,
what's going on with that?
What we do, man. We have a real unique business, man, and our everyday happenings is just funny. It's exciting, and we know and meet so many characters. So people always told us, like, we could do a reality show. We got that type of vibe, like a Black Ink or something like that.
Okay.
And we've been on the tour. We've been touring ever since August of last year during the pandemic. Pushing this music and this brand, and we have a creative director, Shane Bennett. You know what I'm saying? He's a pro. You know what I mean? And he helps step us up, our look up, and he's filming all the time now. So finally, we got somebody who film us and doing what we do. So we had an opportunity to perform at the KOD's grand opening during the All-Star Weekend.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
the only.
So y'all were here in Atlanta then?
Yeah. Doing All-Star Weekend, we was the only artist to perform, the first artist to perform, the only artist to perform that weekend. And we just captured that whole moment, that whole day, leading up to it. And we went to KOD and we literally made a movie.
How did the streets receive the music?
Oh my God! It's like you got to understand, like when you're in a strip club, especially one of that magnitude,
right?
Like people don't got time to be sitting around listening to what you got to do. Like strippers can't make money doing a performance. Let's just be real. Like most of the time, people are looking. But they really were captivated by. You know what I'm saying? They just received us well. Like we had the entire attention, full attention, and I know it was a magical moment, a magical night, and I think we really represented well. And what we aim to do now is make South Carolina look good.
Absolutely.
That's what we're trying to do right now. We've been a part of the South Carolina. We grew up in this state, and it's always been negativity surrounding our state. So we're trying to change that narrative right now. Absolutely.
Now, talk to me a little bit about, what message are you trying to get out there to the listeners? Like, what do you want people to, receive from your music?
I create vibe music. That's what I like to call it. Trap soul. I want people to feel good. I want people to feel however I'm feeling when I lay down the track. So if you feeling sad, I got this little song right here you can listen to. If you want to dance, I got this one right here. It's mainly I'm on the vibes.
Okay. What sets you apart?
I say my flows, my ability to switch, and my voice, the way my tone, my voice sit on the beat, is different.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit with you. What is your creative process? Like what is going through your mind when you get into the zone?
Really, like, it's just the vibe of the beat. Like,
okay,
I just go with whatever vibe. I get like a tropical vibe on the beat, I'm just gonna start thinking of some just uppity, like upright type things. You know what I'm saying? Like I start thinking anything. You know, like that mystery box of Mario Kart. You know what I mean? That's really all going on in my head when I got the mic on. I'm just freestyle. I'm just thinking just whatever that's like fits the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what else? When you guys aren't rapping, what do you do in your spare time?
Man, it'd be kind of. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be kind of hard to leave the studio. Once you in there, it's like I swear to you, we ready to go at night. You know, because we also like engineers. You know what I'm saying? We artists, but
successful like this.
We record like we the engineers of the studio.
And last but not least, how do you guys feel about staying independent? Do you want to just stay independent, or would you be opposed to getting an actual label situation? Because I know you guys already have your own independent label.
So if it ain't 100 mil, we ain't trying to talk about a deal. Honestly,
you know what I'm saying? That's what we're shooting for, really. You know what I'm saying? We got like we have a saying this: there are no limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we stick to that for real. Like the sky's the limit for real.
Right. Any fit, we open up. You know what I'm saying? We tap in. See what we working with.
Yeah, I don't think we're not looking for a typical like artist situation or a label situation. We're actually looking for a licensing situation. We have a brand that can be put on anything, and it can be sold. We have created brand loyalty. We have created a kind of a reference when people say our name. They synopsis with quality is top notch, professionalism, customer service. That's the things that's said about us. So you put that on anything, it's gonna be successful. So that's where we at with it. So we just like we said, we're not seeking a deal. I know a deal actually seeking us.
That's how that's really the way you want it. You want people to reach out to you because y'all already doing so much.
Right. You gotta really get our attention.
Right.
Because we busy.
Right. Definitely.
Busy, right?
So what else is in the works? What can we look forward to from you guys?
Flood the City 5 dropping soon.
Yeah. Flood the City is a series that compilation series. That's how this thing got started. We put out during the pandemic. When a lot of things was closed down, when we was locked down, we couldn't go out. Them boys made a lot of music.
Nights in the stew for real.
We was in the stew overnight, and as a result of that, I was hearing dope sounds from them, and they was working hard, building a business during that time, and putting themselves in jeopardy. Just working with as many people, just working. So as a reward, we was like, man, I gotta put their music out. But I didn't want to just put out his. It was like, I got a couple other guys too. There's another artist, Mr. 14.
Okay.
He's the third member. He couldn't come with us. We can't travel out of the state right now because of legal issues. But he's supposed to be in this chair right here. I'm just kind of taking his place right now. As a result of what they did in that period, man, we put out a compilation album called Flood the City 3.
Okay.
We had already did two, volumes 1 and 2 prior to them even coming on board, but they was all showcased on 3. And they did such a great job. The music sound quality was so crazy. People was like, yo, I want to hear more. So it forced us to put out another one, So about 2 months later. So at the end part of 2020, we was just out. We put out 2 albums, and then when the new year came in, we started promoting those albums. So that's what we've been doing the first quarter, promoting Flood the City 3 and 4, and now we're working on 5. So 5 coming out, and the movie coming out this summer.
Okay.
Then after that, individual solo projects from him, these 2 artists, and Mr. 14.
Definitely. So, well, congratulations on everything that you guys have accomplished so far. The sky's the limit. So keep pushing. I already know. I see you guys taking it to the top. So that's I already see
We'll
it.
be right back here.
Don't forget about me now. Y'all blow up now.
crib.
You know, don't forget about me when I can't even get it, close to y'all no more. Y'all already, Hollywood on me. Definitely.
Day ones for sure.
Yeah, for real.
Definitely. Now, before we tap out, like I said, I need somebody. I don't know who's gonna be.
Acapella, or you want to go to beat or something?
No, I just want to just a little freestyle, just whatever you want to do.
Freestyle.
Just something that you already have, and you can just.
You ready?
Yeah.
Tired, I ain't feeling my best. I just had to round up a check. Dropped it in the pot, made it stretch. Turned the Nissan to a vet. I ain't done whipping that yet. Kinda like the way this is stretch. Flipping, I need me a plate. I done turned a 4 to a 8. Then I turned a cup to a cake. Break it down, we smoke up all the shake. Parking lot turned to a stage. But we do this every day. For them people, let them hate. We throw ones while we get paid. I pray the lawyers say that they beat a nigga ass, we won't fight that case.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Let everybody know how you can be reached. Leave your social media handles.
V12 Steph, V12 STEFF on all social media platforms.
Worldwide Cubano, CUBANO on all platforms.
I'm Messiah Jones and at V12 Studios on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Well, guys, it was most definitely a pleasure. I do appreciate you guys for checking in and taking the time to speak to Hip Hop United.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one. Appreciate you.
No problem.